What's up, everybody? As promised, I'm coming to you with a video of a more detailed look on how to play the Champion Hill mode that is the alpha for PlayStation. I've gotten my hands on it for a handful of hours now. I've been kind of busy this weekend, but I'm going to go ahead and use Call of Duty's blog post about it because obviously they know more than me. But I'll go ahead and go over what they said as well as showing some in-game images that I captured. So let's go ahead and get into it. Right, first we have the intro. If you want to read any of this, I'll have it linked down below in the description, but we're just going to go over the main important stuff for just a quick detailed look on how to play. The basics: scavenge, shooting, and surviving. The mode is round robin. Like I said, like I said in my video yesterday, it's a 2v2, and they also have a 3v3 tournament. And according to this, they have right here on the screen squad size, solos available in full game at launch. Loadout, everyone gets the same starting loadout. Same primary, secondary. It's an SMG and a pistol. You either get the MP40 and the 1911, or you get the M1928, and I forget what the name of the machine pistol is. We'll see when I have the weapon screenshot up for the buy station. Lethal, equipment, and tactical, and everyone starts with 500 that you can spend. There is the buy round before you get into the fighting as like a pregame, and you get $500 cash to spend at the buy stations. You get 100 HP, and you get up to 3 armor plates. You can pick them up. You can buy them at the buy stations. And you get up to 3 armor plates, like how Warzone is 100 HP and 3 plates gives you 250. It's only 6 combat rounds or 60 seconds on the variety of maps, as I talked about yesterday, all around the centrally located map, which is the buy station map. You get 3 lives. You get 3 lives per. You get 6 actually in duos, and you get 6 lives per teammate. Sorry about that. Obviously I can't do math today, but you get 12 for duos, 18 for trios. Sorry, and you'll probably get 1 for solos. And then the last squad with remaining lives is the winning squad. Now you do have to kill the people alive when they have 0 lives left, but that's how you end the game and win the game. So here it goes over how the game goes. And like I said, if you want to read this, I'll have this link down below. But this is just a quick guide to how you play this Champion Hill mode. And it just has the beginning, like I just explained, where you get $500 cash, you go to buy stations, then you fight. And so you fight usually for about 3 rounds. It does say repeat or get lucky here, where if there's an odd number of teams left, one team will get a buy round. But usually it doesn't work that way. Usually it seems to me that there's always an even amount of teams. Or usually after the first round, there's usually an even amount of teams. And sometimes teams get eliminated quite quickly. And then after, it says after a few combat rounds, usually 3. I did get one, it was like after 1 or 2 rounds. Everyone gets the buy round. And then you can't spectate. You can hang out in that center area and go around the wall at the top. And you can view into all the maps. It says when there's only 2 squads left, the final showdown begins. If you have any cash saved up, spend it. Live streaks and any perks you may be missing, as both squads will get a chance to resupply before the big showdown. One will claim Champion Hill. So the last match, instead of 60 seconds, is actually 120 seconds. If nobody wins after that, there is another 120-second round. And so now we're getting kind of into the map overview. And here's the drawn map overview. As you can see, here's the center map with the buy station. And here's the 4 different maps. And this is what it looks like in game. If you go into spectator mode, you can actually see here's that center map and then the 4 maps around. This was after a loss, and as you can see, you actually can spectate in first person here, or you can actually go into the spectator mode and choose who you want to spectate. And when you're choosing who you want to spectate, it gives you an overview of all 4 maps. So then you go from there, and this just shows you all the map overviews, kind of gives you the map. And as I mentioned in yesterday's video, there is a bonus life token on every single map. As you can see, for like airstrip, it's located up here. It's actually in a little like watchtower or control tower. For courtyard, it's right in the middle. Like I said, if you want to read more about these maps, I will have this link down below. And then for the market, it's in this little center circle area, just slightly off center. And for train yard, it's once again right in the middle. Typically, they're about right in the middle, except for airstrip. Then we go into the buy rounds, and this is where it starts to talk about buy stations. And so when you're not in the buy rounds, like I talked about in yesterday's video, you can actually upgrade the weapons by hitting right on the D-pad for default controls or whatever it changes to in other controls. And each upgrade's 100 more, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800. It gives you a bunch of different things like recoil control, more ammo, incendiary rounds, which I think are a little bit broken. But you can go up to 10 attachments. I don't know if this is going to be in multiplayer for this game, but in this mode you can upgrade to up to 10 attachments. Weapons at the buy station. So you can see here, if you go to my next screenshot, this is the MP40 mode, or round, whatever you want to call it. And they have a shotgun, the MP40, the 1911, MG42 LMG, STG44 assault rifle, and the Kar 98 sniper rifle. And for games to start with the M1928 Tommy gun, you have the bar, which I actually found is my favorite gun in the game. The auto-loading shotgun, the machine pistol, the 3-line rifle, and the DP27 LMG. I'm not too fond of the LMGs or the snipers in this mode, and I won't use a shotgun because it's more of a camping mode, but or it makes the mode more campy. But I do really like both SMGs and both ARs. And it just talks about the weapons here. Like I say, I'll have this linked below if you'd like to go read more of it. Then you get to the equipment buy station, and right here you can see we have the frag grenade and the stun grenade are your default equipments, and then you can get the gammon bomb, which is like your Semtex, throwing knife, gas grenade, and then like a prox mine. From there, they also have the perk buy station. I'll go over these ones a little bit more because these aren't as obvious as what they are. Demolition, extra lethal on spawn, so you just get an extra grenade. Tracker, it shows where footsteps are, just like the other Call of Duty's double time. Longer tack sprint, faster crouch movement speed, which as much as this mode is campy, that actually can come in handy. Ghost, undetectable while moving. You can't camp and use Ghost. It's undetectable to spy planes, enemy intel, and field mics. We don't have the field equipment like field mics yet, but those I'm sure will be coming. Survival training, maximize resistance to stun, immune to gas, and high alert, just like the other games. It just pulses your vision. And then we have the streaks, which, there's what the perk buy station looks like. And then we have the streaks, which are armor, full armor, extra life, which I buy every single time. I have teammates all the time that aren't buying that, and unless you're way ahead in lives, it's so useful to buy, and it frustrates me with these random teammates not buying them. The Flamenaut, which I got to use it to Juggernaut with an unlimited flamethrower. At the time I used to only got a few kills with it because people just hide from it when they know it's in their match. But the thing is ridiculous. The V2 rocket, which is the nuke in this game, and the Franken gun, which is an explosive round. It's an explosive round. Where is it? It's right here. Oh, it's the death machine. It has explosive rounds in it. I don't know why it took me so long to think of that. And then they just have the top 10 tips in the bottom. That's kind of really it for a detailed look. Like I said, I'll have this down below if you'd like to look more into it. I will have my final thoughts coming in the next couple days. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more. I also have my social medias linked down below. Please feel free to visit those. But if not, I'll see you on the Vanguard Alpha, eventually the Beta. Have a good day. Bye.